Greetings, welcome in, welcome back, Divine Infinite Light Beings, feminine energy and masculine energy. We are here because Spirit is saying that you have an ex, some exes, Ashe, that just refuse to let you go. Ashe, that are in the streets talking about how you still sprung. Okay, maybe one point in time in life that was the case, that you were sprung, but in this present moment in lifetime, that is not the case, Ashe. So these people are lying on your name, Ashe, trying to get people to believe that they still got a chance with you, they could still hit it, Ashe, you still um, falling head over heels for them. Just know that you are protected. 444 Archangel Michael is with us, Ashe. Always, Ashe, because we are divine infinite light beings and we have earned the right to be protected, Ashe. And so, um, that's this is just a little confirmation of um to protect your energy because of these ex um entities. um they're very low vibrational, for one, and for two, they're spreading um black magic. It's called black magic because it's of a darker, lower vibration, and they're trying to um magically bring you back into their lives, Ashe, which you choose not to be in their lives, because if you did, you would be in their lives, Ashe. And so this is the energy that Spirit gave me, that you too probably most likely have been picking up on. Your ex won't let your energy go. Your ex showing up in your dreams. Your ex um, running their mouth about you, even though you have already cut these people out, Ashe, whether they be feminine energy or masculine energy. You could be a masculine energy and a feminine energy. Take the messages as they resonate for you. They are always timeless, past, present, and future. Spirit requires that we insist on operating from the present energy, Ashe. Right now, in the present energy, you don't care for these exes. You don't care for the energy of these exes. You don't care to be even in the vicinity, in the same room, in the same space, breathing the same fucking air as these fucking exes. You've been there, done that, and it's over, Ashe. For these exes to feel like, oh, after oh so many years, after oh so many days, after oh so many months, they can just snake their way back through, Ashe, with black magic, mental spells, Ashe, um, affirmations, whatever the fuck they are doing to try to will you, will the power to get you back in their presence. The shit is not going to work, is what Spirit is saying, Ashe. And you might be, you are, you could be, some of you could be, some of you could not be. The type of energy that where motherfuckers wouldn't even know that that was your ex, because you don't give off that type of energy of holding a grudge or letting the motherfucker know that you've been jilted by this bastard or this bitch. Ashe, you don't give off that type of energy. Ashe, and somebody was left at the altar and have the nerve to want to try to will you back. Ashe, somebody left you at the altar and have the nerve to try to will you back, or somebody claimed that they wanted to marry you, um, and you gave your life, you gave your reproductive system, you gave your mind, your emotions, you gave your physical attribute, you gave so much to this person, and they still never married you. They left you at the altar. Um, you know, whether they be a feminine energy or masculine energy, hot and cold. They stayed inconsistent with you. Ashe, this is another two reason why you had to cut them off. Ashe, 1 minute, like the message we got the other day. Why do I stay with them and they treat me so bad, right? Um, they were very inconsistent when it only came to you, when it only came to your children, when it only came to something with your family, your friends, Ashe, your employment, Ashe, or the business y'all had together, or the business that you wanted to have with them together, or the house that you wanted to buy with them together. Something of that effect, Ashe, and something to the effect of they don't want you speaking. They want your throat chakra to be closed up, Ashe, because they see you're thriving in such a way that you could be a communicator. You don't have to be, but you vocalize what you feel, what your truth is, and what's best for the situation. And they don't like that because they are a narcissistic energy, Ashe, that wants to rule and control you, even though you have not been in a fucking relationship with this person for, I don't know, however long you have not been in this relationship for, Ashe. But this person feels like you are still in a relationship with them. They have in their sick mind that they can still get it. They can still will you back in. Whatever, they could just snap a finger and you gonna be theirs again. This is what they believe in their mind. This is what they are telling people. Ashe, their friends, their family, Ashe, their demonic entities that they talk to, Ashe. This and Spirit just said the demonic entities that they talk to are convincing them that they can make this happen. Ashe. They have really have in their mind that they can make this happen. So if you don't have to go around any of your exes, Ashe, and probably most of you don't. Ashe, don't. Ashe, Spirit is saying don't do it. Ashe, when you were when y'all were together, the instant inconsistency of the hot and cold didn't work for you. So why would they think that after all these years there would be a new portal for them to walk through your door? I don't understand or overstand how somebody could be so delusional. I'm baffled that you would take somebody through the ringer, jilt them, and be inconsistent with them, and still expect them to want to be in your corner, your lady, your man. What? Deny. Deny. So, it says doesn't want to claim you in public. Ashe. So, yeah, this is you. Um, so now, remember, Spirit just said they were inconsistent before in the past. So right, so before in the past, Ashe, there could have been some kind of energy that to where they chose not to take you around family, take you around friends. Ashe, they chose to not announce you as who you truly were to them. Ashe, and now that you are no longer together, like before, they denied you. They denied the connection. They denied the relationship, even though you could have been living together. You could have been married. Ashe, um, you could have started from junior high. Ashe, and these motherfuckers still denying you. Ashe, you could have met in college and in this present day, because some of y'all are still experiencing this in this present day. Like, um, not, not, like it's fresh. The breakup is fresh. Like, like you could have broke up yesterday. Ashe. Like, now they wasn't claiming you yesterday, but since you broke up, now they want to claim you today. That type shit, right? They denied you on yesterday. Now, today, they want to say you're theirs. Ashe. No, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. Um, Now they're in the energy of wanting you to be theirs, wanting you to be only theirs. Ashe, realizing your worth, realizing your beauty, realizing how handsome you are. Ashe, realizing that you got more than just beauty and looks, realizing that there's something in that temple of yours that makes shit happen, makes shit pop. Ashe, knowing that you're connected spiritually. Ashe, knowing that you have a lot of intelligence, knowing that you have a lot of intellect. Intelligence, that's the same thing. So you're very smart. Ashe, and they understand this, understand this, and overstand this now. But in the past, even if that was just yesterday, they denied this shit. Ashe, they denied the gift of you. They denied the value of you. They denied the worth of you. Ashe, and now they don't want to deny it. Now they want to secretly try to bring you back. Ashe, because it's a secret. Because you've already cut these people off. Ashe, you've already detached the bond. Ashe, you've already, severed the tides. Ashe. And these people about to have a nervous breakdown over you. Ashe, because you live in a life of abundance. You live in a life of flourishing. You live in a life of not needing a motherfucker. You live in a life. Ashe, you actually live in life. Why these motherfuckers can't cope and having financial stress. Ashe, and they watching you live the life. Ashe, if you were having any financial stress, Ashe, they would never know because they're watching you live the life. Ashe, and this is giving them a nervous breakdown. Ashe, this is fucking with their nerves. This is fucking with their mental stability. Didn't Spirit say they was already talking to demons? So the demons is the ones that's trying to convince them to snatch you back up. You're a perfect catch right now. You could be valuable to them. This is what the demon is placing into their heads, Ashe. I don't know if it's physical friends that's also trying to pump them up and make them feel like they got a chance with you, but there is no chance with you, is what Spirit is saying, and is what I'm picking up. Ashe, stalker. This motherfucker is a motherfucking stalker. Ashe, so they're watching. I just heard some of them are watching you leave your home. Ashe, sitting across the street, dipped behind a corner or a tree. Ashe, they're watching you leave your homes. Ashe, and if they're not watching you leave your home. Ashe. Um, so some of you could have shared a home and they're mad because they no longer own that home. You got the home because I just said they're watching you leave um, their home. So they're salty that y'all, what used to be y'all home together is no longer y'all home together. It is just your home and the kids' home, or you and the dog's home, the cat's home, whoever y'all share the home with, is just you and that. Whoever y'all share the home with is no longer this person's home, whether they be a feminine energy or a masculine energy, and they're salty about this shit that they no longer have access to the home that they once had with you, Ashe. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for that message. We are going to clear some negative energy, if any, picking up with this low vibrational energy, these shapeshifters, these warlocks, these Jezebels, these witches, Ashe. We rebuke the negative energy and send it back to the sender to which it came from, Ashe. Because Spirit said these people do send you negative energy because that's how salty they are. That's how hateful they are, because they cannot be with you. So if they cannot be with you, they insist on sending you confirmation, negative energy, Ashe. hate when YouTube interrupt me. They want to interrupt the life you're living, is what Spirit is saying in this present moment. And with them trying to will you back into their life, that's an interruption. And you know this because you're very much tuned in, tapped in, and turned on to your third eye energy, to your psychic energy. So you are definitely picking this shit up. And this is just confirmation for you, Ashe. But we are rebuking all negative energy and sending it back to the sender to which it came from. Earth, air, fire, water, ether. Drive away all harm, fear, negative energy. Only good may enter and dwell here in my perfect, in my scarred and sacred space. Ashe. Ashe, Archangel Uriel to the north of me, Archangel Raphael to the east of me, Archangel Michael to the south of me, Archangel Gabriel to the west of me, Archangel Sandoval beneath me, sending up the crystal grid lineage to my heart, and Archangel Metatron above me, sending down the creator like conscious to my heart and to my mind so that I may function in my true high vibrational, radiant, authentic, and vibrant self. I beseech thee, I invoke thee, and I command thee to place me and my collective and our families in your pure bubble of white and of light and dark energy so that we may be protected at all given times. Our mental, our emotional, our physical, our financial, our spiritual um, stabilities um, be protected at all given times. We are grateful and give great honor that we walk in the energy of grace. Ashe, with our heads held high. Ashe, with the ability to thrive. Ashe, it is so, so it is, and so this shall be. Ashe, each and every day that we are given life to breathe. Ashe, Ashe. Um, um, Cancel sexual items discovered. So this motherfucker could have been a very much a cheat, right? And so you discovered within the relationship sexual items that didn't belong to you, that didn't wasn't used on you. I say that you never even thought that you would find. Ashe, these type of sexual items. Ashe, from other entities, from you find um, men's belongings, boxers, briefs, in auspicious places. Ashe, you'd find used condoms in auspicious places. Ashe, just um, numbers. Ashe, just little things. Um, Even like um, back in the day, what am I trying to say? But this is confirmation, Ashe, and this is confirmation that you're gonna forever be abundant, Ashe. And this is another two reason why this motherfucker wants back into the energy of you, because they see how you could bring so much abundance. They see how you could make a penny into a pot of gold, Ashe. They feel like you are their leprechaun, Ashe. So you had to cancel this motherfucker because um, you found some shit that didn't belong to you from other entities that were the opposite sex or the same sex as you, and the shit was never yours. When they would try, for some of them, they would try to say that the shit belonged to you, Ashe, and you know damn well, and they know damn well that the shit never belonged to you. Somebody even found somebody's sexual toy, Ashe, that that was never yours. You never purchased it. You never used it, Ashe. But this ex of yours claim that it belonged to you, whether you are a masculine energy or a feminine energy, same union energy. They claim that it belonged to you. And Spirit said this person, whoever it is, they have no more reason to believe that they're entitled. And see, this is the fucking problem. They feel like they're entitled to you, Ashe, because they once had you. And you know, they got that syndrome. Um, uh, once a baby mama, once a baby daddy, you know how they say, if you were a baby mama or if you were a baby daddy, they could always come back and fuck you. They could always have access to you. Well, you broke the mold with that shit. You were the one that said, no, you can never come back. Once I'm done, I'm done. Once I'm done, I'm through. Once I'm done, I don't think of you. Ashe, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and that's how the fuck it's riding out. Once you were done with this person, you never um thought back. You never replayed. You never wanted to reconciliate. Ashe, it is what it is. And this person feels very entitled. Ashe lives a privileged life, treats everyone like shit. Ashe. And so they treat everyone like shit, but they're not living a privileged life, is what Spirit is saying. They're not entitled to a privileged life, Ashe. And when you two were together, you were blessing them with that privileged life. You were giving them a different aspect of life, Ashe. They learned from you. You showed them a different way to live from what they were raised or how they were living or how, you gave them a different sense on things, Ashe, and how to move, Ashe, and they felt entitled. They felt privileged. But now that you are no longer with them, and I don't give a fuck how many years it's been, how many months it's been, how many hours it's been, they are no longer entitled to feel this way, Ashe. And this is why, another two reason why, because they left you, they no longer are entitled to that shit. Um, Spirit is saying, Ashe, and they feel like they are, but it's in reverse. They're not entitled to a privileged life. Ashe, content, satisfied with current state, even if not good. See, and because they put you in a position of making you feel like, oh, 1 minute they love you, 1 minute they don't, 1 minute they hot, 1 minute they cold. They was content with keeping you confused. They was content with bringing you down. They was content with fucking with your mental. They was content with things not being good, coming and going, in and out whenever they chose to do so. Ashe. They were satisfied with the current state that y'all were living in, and they thought that you were going to continue to live in that current state when it was in the past, or when it was last week, or when it was 2 months ago, whenever the fuck it was. Ashe. If it was 14 years ago, Ashe. If it was 3 years ago, they thought that you were going to be content with being in that state, Ashe. Family standards. They had no family standards. Feeling not good enough, Ashe. So, yeah, they knew they were never not good enough, Ashe. Even though you didn't display this, even though you tried to overlook this, even though you tried to overlove this, you knew that they were not good enough for you. Ashe, you knew that they truly weren't the one, and they also, too, knew that they truly weren't the one because they didn't have the family standards that you upheld. Ashe, you valued, you viewed. Ashe, they didn't have the same fucking family standards. Matter of fact, they didn't have any family standards because they were not raised with family standards. Some of these people were abused by their parents. Ashe, neglected, mistreated by their parents. Ashe, so they knew nothing about family. I'm starting to not to be able to breathe, y'all. So forgive me, excuse me, not forgive me, excuse me. If you didn't know, it happens when I channel. I get clogged up. I can't breathe. It's yeah, it, it's all kind of funny shit going on when I start to channel. Ashe, so they did not have the family views, the family standards. They didn't even take care of the kids the way you took care of the kids. Ashe, it was just not an equal yoke type of relationship. Ashe, and Spirit said that it could not be. Ashe, you came to the recollection that the assignment was over. Ashe, that you done, you pat, you, it was passed over the time that you should give to this motherfucker. And a lot of karmic friends tried to break you down as well. Ashe, their karmic friends, Ashe, your karmic friends, Ashe, tried to break you down when it came to this relationship, tried to give you a mental unstable sense of this relationship, or this is what their karmic friends did. This is what your ex karmic friends did. Tried to break them down, broke them down, um, mentally, Ashe, making them feel like you weren't good enough for them. You didn't have enough value for them. You didn't uphold their their statue of what a woman or what a man should be. Ashe, their friends caused a lot of havoc within the relationship of you as well. Ashe, a lot of interference is what Spirit is saying, and you were trying to get them to cut these toxic friends off, and they didn't want to disconnect from the toxic friends, the toxic family for you. Ashe, and you had to understand, overstand, and understand and accept that. Ashe, you had to be the adult in the situation, Ashe, because whoever your ex was not being an adult. They were not taking care of the home. They were not taking care of the finances of the bills. They were not taking care of the children, Ashe. They were not tending to you intimately, Ashe, physically, Ashe, emotionally, spiritually. They were not pouring anything into you for them to feel like that now in this present time, in this fucking day, that they could bring their sorry ass back. The fuck? The nerve of a trifling motherfucking bastard. The nerve of a trifling ass bitch. The nerve. You know why? And didn't Spirit just say trifling? Ratchet ass motherfuckers want a fucking handout. They want a fucking handout. They see that you're living in free peace with grace. And they want this too through you. This is the only reason why they want you back. They don't want you back because they truly love you. They truly miss you. They truly desire you. That's not why the fuck they want you back. They truly lust over you. They truly want what you got. They feel entitled because y'all once laid together. Y'all once shared a life together. Y'all once had happy moments because of you together. And they want this shit back. These ratchet ass motherfuckers that feel entitled. The ones that jilted you. Even if it wasn't them claiming that they were going to marry you. Even if they never stated that they wanted to marry you. You know, they should have. And for some of you, they gave you rings. They took them back. They sold them. They did whatever they had to do, Ashe, for what they needed to do and how they felt in their heart. They lied to you to keep you in the grasp of them, in their narcissistic, demonic, controlling ass energy. They lied to you, Ashe. And now that you have been set free and you ain't thinking about this motherfucker can't let you go. This motherfucker can't stop thinking about you, won't release the energy of you. They never have completely. Let's just get that straight. Spirit is saying right now in this moment, your supernatural love war team, your ancestors, the spirit guides, the elves, the dragon energy, the elves, the fairies, the totem animals, all the celestial beings, Ashe, give you clearance to let you know that this motherfucker never, confirmation with me itching, never let you go. They never let you go. They've been holding on to you in secrets and in silence, Ashe, suffering over the fact that they let, confirmation with my ear itching, they let a good thing go. They had a goddess, they had a god, and they excuse me, they didn't understand that when they had you in the grips of their hands, Ashe, when they could touch you, when they could feel you, when they could smell you, Ashe. Somebody's missing your smell, somebody's missing your touch. Having a lot of money issues right now. These motherfuckers could have tried to take some money from you, Ashe. Not tried. Some of these motherfuckers took money from you, and because they took money from you and was content on doing so, Ashe, they were content on doing so. They didn't give a fuck about how it would make you feel, Ashe, what it would do to your foundation, with your mental, what it would do to your children. They didn't give a fuck. And so now they're receiving the karma. They're having the same money issues that they wanted you to have, Ashe. And some of these motherfuckers are karmic feminine energy, um, and karmic masculine energy. Take the messages as they resonate for you. Same union energy, Ashe, but it's coming out here a karmic feminine. Ashe definitely is has um great value in this message, Ashe, in this download, Ashe. So it could have been a karmic feminine friend standing in the way, or a karmic lover standing in the way. Take the messages as they resonate for you. Um, Energy has no gender, Ashe. But yeah, like Spirit said, the friends were provoking this energy, whether they're a feminine energy or a masculine energy. The friends was provoking this energy to leave you, to to mistreat you, to fuck over you. Ashe, to not take care of you, to neglect you, to abuse you, to mistreat you. Ashe, they egged this shit on. They provoked this shit. Waiting for they were waiting. They had their popcorn. They it was like they was watching the movie of y'all, a Lifetime movie. They sitting up eating their popcorn, provoking this negative energy. Ashe. And for some of these motherfuckers, Spirit said they provoked this negative energy because they had a secret fucking um fetish about your ex. I don't care if your ex, the friends, the karmic friends were males, or if your ex, the karmic friends were females. Listen to the bells in the background. It should not be no bells in the background at this time of the AM, at this time in the AM. That is Spirit speaking. That is Spirit giving confirmation. Listen, Ashe, these friends that were provoking these energies had a fetish for your ex. Ashe, whether they're masculine energy or feminine energy, their friends had a fetish for them. Ashe. A secret fetish. Ashe. A secret attraction. Ashe. A secret admirer. Thief. Didn't Spirit say the thief that stole from you money wise? Because even if even and this could be after y'all even broke up, right? Like child support, not paying you child support, being a thief, Ashe, or taking something that belonged in your home from your home um through a child, stealing a child for money, Ashe, taking you to courts for a child for money, Ashe, a thief, Ashe, not really loving the child, not really caring for the child, not really having the best interests for the child, Ashe, but wanting to break you down, wanting to feel privileged, feel entitled over you, Ashe, feeling in control, that narcissistic low vibrational energy, because the demonic entities egging this energy on, whether they're feminine energy or masculine energy, same union energy, was being egged on by the lower vibrational entities, um, demonic um, energies, to make them thief from you, Ashe, to keep them from tending to the finances when it came to you. So because they didn't tend to the finances when y'all were together, they were still stealing from you. They were still draining you, Ashe. And here it is here. The thief that wants the handout, the stalker. They have been a thief the whole time you have known them. A thief of energy, a thief of time, a thief of physical they could have broke your body down physically, Ashe, through mental abuse, Ashe. Like, let's not get it twisted. They were a thief of all kind. And now this thief, this stalker, wants a fucking handout. From who? You? What? Who? You? What? Not you. Not you. Not the one that they dug a hole for. I mean, literally dug a fucking hole for, to roll you over in that bitch and to cover you up. This is what they wanted for you. This is what they did to you at one point in time in the mixing of dealing with them. Listen to the fucking bells in the background. What? Because they're a follower. Ashe doesn't want anyone else, does what everyone else is doing or expect. They were a follower. This is why they were able to listen to their friends and do what their friends told them to do when it came to mistreating you. Ashe, divine masculine, divine feminine. Ashe, a fucking scrub. And guess what today? They are a fucking scrub. I don't give a fuck if they do own their fucking own car. They still a fucking scrub. They looking like a scrub. They acting like a scrub. They smell like a scrub. They walk like a scrub. They talk like a scrub. What they say? You walk like a duck. You talk like a duck. You a duck. And they mad because they didn't have their ducks lined up in a row, such as you had your ducks lined up in a row. We got that in a message in the other day. A download the other day. You had your ducks lined up in a row and motherfuckers was mad. That's the scrub watching you from the sidelines as you win the motherfucking race. Ashe, they can't even get in the race. They have no entitlement to even join the fucking race. Ashe. So they gotta watch on the sidelines. They didn't get a fucking number to put on their chests. They don't have a number. They don't hold nothing on their chests. Ashe. They don't even have a chest. They ain't even bold. They ain't even brilliant, bright. Ashe, this is what Spirit is saying. Because they a fucking scrub. And they a fucking follower. They don't use their own fucking mind. Mama's boy. Mama's boy. Some of them still at 54, 56, 50, whatever, how old, 75, still talking about mommy. Mommy. Okay, mommy. Yes, mommy. No, mommy. Okay, daddy. Yes, daddy. No, daddy. Okay? Mm-mm. That's not okay. That's not okay. It's not okay. They got whole kids, whole adult kids, whole toddlers, whole junior hires, whole high schoolers running around here, confirmation, my nose at you, talking about mommy. Stop that shit. Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. But don't want your kids to respect you in such a way that they respect their mother. What type of shit is that? What kind of generational curses are they breaking? They're not. They're not. They kissing their mama ass, they kissing their daddy ass, but don't want your children to even respect you? Come on. Come on. Three of Gabriel, right? Three of Wands, right? Prosperity arises from wise planning. Time to take action. The next step. Optimism, planning that turns out as accepted. Ashe, this is you because you left these ratchet energies behind. All your planning is turning out as expected. Ashe, what spirit had planned for you, Ashe, what your ancestors, supernatural spiritual love war team had planned for you, the plans are coming through. All your manifestations are coming to fruition. Your ships are coming in. Ashe, and I'm getting Kim. My ships is finally coming in. I've been waiting for my ships to come in. Ashe, and your ships are coming in because you let these ratchet ass people go. Ashe, I don't care how long it took for your ships to come in. These ratchet ass people are seeing that ship come in. It could have been the same day that you cut this motherfucker off. Your ship started to flow. Ashe, your ship started to flow. Ashe, and and take for instance, okay, I'm gonna give you an example, right? I'm gonna give you an example of my testimony. Ashe, when I stopped dealing with my ex, right? I stopped dealing with my ex. I had no car. I was disabled in a wheelchair. Ashe, well, let me rephrase that. I stopped dealing with my ex because my ex left the building long time ago when I became disabled, right? That my ex caused the disability through the mental anguish. Ashe. So let's just keep that clear. Let's just clear that up, right? Ashe. If you never heard part of that story, that is part of that story. Ashe. And when he left me disabled in a wheelchair with two disabled children. Ashe. Confirmation. I tell no lies. Ashe. With no transportation, not thinking that I was going to have a transformation, Ashe, because that spirit said, let that shit slip out your mouth. Let them hear it, Ashe. And so, spirit transformed me, Ashe. And this motherfucker thought that there was not going to be any transformation, Ashe. When that motherfucker denied me transportation to get my children to school, the motherfucker told me, tie a wagon and cold, cold. What is this? What is this? Treat people like shit. Treated his own kids like shit. Mind you. Cause it wasn't about me in that moment. In that past. It wasn't about me. It was about his kids. Getting his kids to school. And he told me to tie a motherfucking wagon to the back of my motherfucking wheelchair and get them kids to school. And it was two of them, mind you. Ashe told me to tie a motherfucking wagon to the back of my motherfucking wheelchair and told me told me to wheel them motherfuckers to school. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? That's some shit. That's some bullshit, is what the fuck it was. You got me fucked up. And he had spirit fucked up in that moment as well. Ashe. Cause let me tell you what spirit did for me. When that bitch ass nigga said tie that shit to your motherfucking wheelchair and get your kids to school, spirit said, let me tell you what I'm gonna do for you, my child. My manifestation said, let me tell you what I'm going to do for you, because you manifested this shit. You brought this shit into fruition. I'm going to take you to a fucking stranger that you ain't never fucking met before. I'm going to take you to a fucking stranger that you ain't never met before. A earth angel. I'm going to send you to a motherfucking earth angel. This earth angel going to take you, put you in a motherfucking bank under her family. A motherfucking union bank. You know, you can't get into a union bank if you ain't with that union job, or if you don't have a union family with that union job. You can't get into that bank, right? It's a private bank, right? Spirit took me to this earth angel. This earth angel took me to this private bank to get a motherfucking loan, to get a motherfucking custom made, laid out motherfucking van, mirrors all at the top, lights, TV, all kind of laid back shit, custom made, steering wheel just for me, disabled steering wheel. Let me tell you, spirit will do it. And spirit will do it right for motherfuckers to see, because you have that entitlement. I had that entitlement, and I still carry that motherfucking entitlement. And you still carry that motherfucking entitlement. And these motherfucking people see this shit, and they mad and they disgusted. And that's why they want their fucking handout. Because they feel entitled, because they once upon a time knew you. Once upon a time, they were a page in your fucking book. Now they're just a page in your fucking reading. Ashe? Ashe? But you were reliable. You were clever, educated, balanced. Ashe? You were all of that to this person. Ashe, for them to want to try to take something from you. Ashe. 9 of Gabriel, right? So just know that Gabriel is protecting you. Archangel Uriel is protecting you. Ariel is protecting you. What did we say? Very grounded. Very protected. 9 of Gabriel. 9 of Wands, right? Stay determined. Stay standing in your courage, Ashe. Even though you had to come against karmic energies, Ashe. Energies that came against you because of your ex. Putting them in your face, flaunting them, whatever. Calling their phones, whatever. Leaving text messages. However, showing up at your home, showing up at your job, fucking with your kids. All kind of shit, Ashe. You stayed courage. You stayed that's that wounded warrior energy. Ashe, these people made you a wounded warrior, and you survived that shit. Ashe, you survived that shit. And this is another 2 reasons why these motherfuckers want to be back in your presence. Ashe. They feel like you are a present, a whole live gift. Ashe. Yeah, because the fuck you are. Because the fuck you are. Because the fuck you are. And they tried to provoke a high priestess, a high priest, somebody very in tune, so you knew every fucking thing that was going on within the relationship when it was going on within the relationship. But because you had so much love for the relationship, for the children, for the time, you allowed yourself to be provoked in that moment. But now, let a motherfucker come back and try to provoke you. Mm-mm. Nine of Wands. I mean, nine of, what is this? Um, Nine of something shit. Queen of, this is the Queen of Cups, right? Brilliant, self, resilient, insightful, harmonious. Ashe, you know exactly what to do. Here it is here. So this is the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So you got the Nine of Cups. See, this is why they want to come back. They know right now, within this present moment, they can't even provoke you. They can't even provoke you. There's no provoking when it comes to you in this present moment. Powerful psychic insights. Reflect and meditate that provides valuable information. Be at peace. You are very at peace. They cannot provoke you. Ashe, you are so much in your loving energy, um, your insightful energy. You know that this motherfucker wants to come back and steal from you, have stole from you in the present, right? And this could be happening in the present, where they're stealing from you in the present moment, Ashe, because you're a Queen of Cups, Ashe. You're a loving entity. You are kind, caring, nurturing, Ashe. You know everything, Ashe. Fully equipped in your nine wish fulfillments. You got your wish fulfillment landing right on top of Three of Wands, Ashe. So you, whatever you manifested this wish fulfillment in your life. Nobody helped you to do so. So nobody has the privilege to be entitled or feel like they are entitled to what the fuck you got going on for yourself. Ashe, it just what it is, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And that's how the fuck it's right now. They don't have the privilege to be entitled to what the fuck you got. Ashe. This Knight of Cups. Ashe. This Knight of Cups. A strong, committed, um, intelligent, diligent, time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion, sudden change, right? So you always have chose logic over emotion, especially after you ended this relationship. So it's always going to be logic over emotions when it comes to these entities trying to snake their way back into, you know, your life. Like, they're not going to be able to play on you on, bringing up old memories, old times, or how they used to love you, or how they thought it should be. And they're not going to be able to do that, because you're so divinely guided, Ashe, with Archangel Sandoval. Remember, we called on him a minute ago, Ashe. So you got Archangel Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Sandoval. You're divinely guided. So you're just how Spirit just broke down to you, how Spirit guided me to the Earth Angel guided me to the bank, to the car lot, to have what I needed. That is you as well. That you have that entitlement as well. You have that privilege as well. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Um, the search for meaning, in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. And see, this is what you did for your ex, whether they're feminine energy or masculine energy. You were that wise counsel. Ashe, you were that one that showed them a different alternative of life. Didn't Spirit say that a second ago? Wind it back. And this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to wind it back with you. Spirit said, keep moving forward. There ain't no winding back. You the sun. You don't wind shit back. You don't wind shit back. You don't, mm-mm, mm-mm, uh-uh, mm-mm. Solutions, no, no. You make solutions. Uh, you, you, you cipher through the secrets. You cipher through this deception. You cipher through the lies. You cipher through this shit. You are the cipher. Ashe, you won. Ashe, you know how they have those cipher battles? So that's, remember, they said, Spirit said they don't want you talking something about your throat chakra. They don't want you vocalizing shit. So cipher is using your voice. So they feel like they gotta battle you when it comes to um talking, like they talk over you. Um, they try to belittle you, they try to yell at you, they try that narcissistic energy, Ashe. Well, you won the cipher battle. Ashe is uncovered, right? You won through you had all the solutions to get you through what you needed to get through when they tried to leave you in the mud, Ashe. And this is another two reason why you not fucking. Why would you even go back to somebody who left you in the fucking mud? They left you in quicksand to drown. They wasn't not trying to pull you out of the quicksand. They watched you sink. They watched you sink. They knew that you were sinking, right? They knew that you were sinking because they the ones that put you in the fucking quicksand, and they turned their back on you and walked away, and they think that you are gonna open up a new portal for them to walk through. Oh fuck no. Oh fuck hell to the no. Stop, stop fucking. They fucking delusional, lying to themselves. I say this is the seven, yeah. So this is the seven of swords. No, this is the seven. Uh, this is the seven of cups. Ashe, you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Renew your pro, progress. Your progress. Somebody don't want you to progress, and make plans for your next endeavor. Right. So you chose the proper cup when it comes to the seven of Ariel. You chose not to live in the fucking illusions because you were guided and protected from this karmic ass fucking energy. Here it is here, landing right on top of the karmic energy. You're protected and guided. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you have for the collective? Tell us what we need to see. Show us what we need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify this high priestess energy that the divine collectives are exuding. Ashe. Um, the king of Ariel and the king of um, cups, both in the reverse. Ashe. So we got the king of damn, what did I say this was? So this gotta be the okay, this wait. I'm confused, y'all. So this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is the Nine of Pentacles, right? So you standing strong, independent, right? Your independence is what's willing in your manifestation. This is um the Seven of Pentacles. You worked hard for what you have invested in. Ashe. Um, this is the Queen of Pentacles. They are very much in their lower vibrational energy, very much angry, mad, jealous, upset, not stable, because you sit in your high priestess energy, very much emotional. This is yes, your ex. Your ex, you're coming out in a very stable, grounding, loving energy, being the Queen of Cups. They're coming out very emotional, unstable, controlling, a drunkard, being in the King of Cups energy, whether they're feminine energy or masculine energy. Mad because they can't steal from you. Mad because they can't get back with you. Mad because they can't penetrate nothing when it comes to you. Why are we missing? Why are we missing? Okay, this came out with this, so this goes here. Why are we uneven? Yeah, this they made this situation very uneven. Ashe, very uneven. So they're coming out in the Queen of Pentacles, very bitchy, and the King of Cups. Um, Energy, very unemotionally unstable, very childish. Ashe, um, you see how this motherfucker got their arms crossed? Like they don't give a fuck what nobody say? Yeah. And just know you always got an angel on the side of you. You always have an angel on the side of you. Ashe, six of pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Ashe, material needs. So, you know, Spirit is giving you what you want. Eight of Raphael. So that's the eight of Pentacles. No, excuse me. This is the Six of Pentacles. Y'all, I'm so confused. I'm going to get out of this confusion. See, this is what this person tried to keep you in. Confusion. Ashe. Material. I'm going to learn these cards, y'all. I had it down yesterday. Today's a new day. This is the Eight of Pentacles, right? There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. So you already know that what's right for you is not going back to this motherfucker. Material needs get filled with magical and unexpected ways. Act of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. What did I say this was? I said this was I'm so confused with these cards, y'all, but we'll get it together with them. We got Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. We got you in an abundance energy is what it is. When I come back next time, I'm gonna know. I know that's the wands. Wait. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. But for you, it's all good. We must say, Emperor, Empress. This is you. This is you. You know, stability and efficiency, taking charge of the situation. Did Spirit say you take charge of the situation here twice? Um, Solution and situation, basically the same thing. Well, you have a solution for your situation, so basically the same thing. Ambition and plans. Ashe. So Spirit is just basically, this is your confirmation of your warning to stay away from your ex. God is a good source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God. And your faith opens the doorway to receive in God. There is no lack or limitations. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. You understand what Spirit just broke down to you when Spirit said, um, um, declutter. Somebody needs to declutter. That's probably these motherfuckers. Or you need to declutter this motherfucker. This probably is going to be your ex after you see this motherfucking shit, right? Um, Past, present, and future. I'll say, but remember when I said that spirit gave me what I needed? This is confirmation. You don't when a motherfucker try to do you dirty and try to steal from you and try to um tarnish your name and try to have treated you bad, Ashe, spirit is not going to um let you sit in that energy. You don't deserve to sit in that energy. That energy, that is a projection of energy. That energy belongs to whoever is trying to inflict that energy onto you. Ashe, whether they're feminine energy, masculine energy, feminine energy, same union energy. Ashe. Um, so yeah. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. So just know you no longer dealing with this motherfucker has made the way for your obstacles and blocks to be lifted. Even if you still just deal with them for the kids, spirit knows you deal with them for the kids. That's a co-parenting type of thing. Even though this confirmation, even though the motherfucker is really not a co-parent, whether they were your ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-baby mama, ex-baby daddy, ex long-term partner, whatever it was, ex sneaky link, whatever it was, ex side chick, ex side dude, whatever it was, Ashe, with you disconnected from these people is what opened the doors for you to all the obstacles and blocks to be lifted, Ashe. And remember, within that um um testimony that I gave, when this motherfucker wanted these obstacles and these blocks to be in my way, spirit lifted them for me, gave me a whole luxury um detailed van, custom made van. When this motherfucker told me to put my kids on the back of my wheelchair and roll out. Roll out. Roll out. That's what the fuck you did on your damn ex. You had to roll out on them motherfuckers. It said all all your good personal work and your positive energy shift has overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Ashe. And didn't we say to the spirits, to the angels, to the guides, how grateful we were in the beginning? Ashe. They know how grateful we are. They know that we are grateful for them removing what no longer serves us, the blocks and the obstacles. They know that we are grateful that our manifestations connected to them within us make a way. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. We get one more. Thank you, Spirit. Bountiful nature. This is what you have always been to these exes. And you have even removed blocks and obstacles out their way at one point in time. Ashe, you made way for them. Did Spirit say you were the one that came in to guide them? Ashe? And they know this. They know you bettered their lives. This is another two reasons why they want to come back into you. You bettered their lives, Ashe. Spending time with nature helps shift um, you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's intimate abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate, breathe, breathe in a tree. Oh, meditate beneath a tree. Garden, garden, sit under the stars. Garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with um, the limitless vastness. The words are small. My glasses. Excuse me, y'all. Limit vastness. So Spirit is saying, get out and connect with nature. We got that in a message that I will probably, most likely, upload before this message, Ashe. So if you watch that previous message, it's called what is it called? You had the last word that you didn't want, that you never asked for. Ashe. Spirit gave you the last word, gave you the authority to give the last word that you never asked to give. Ashe, that is the message that um is going to be right before this one. Ashe. So let go of guilt. So if any of your exes is trying to guilt you into taking them back, don't hold on to that shit. That shit don't matter. It don't exist. Listen to the bells in the background. It ain't for you. Ashe, it ain't for you. Ashe, so I'm gonna leave it there. Ashe, this was just not a quick message, but a message with 111 on the clock. Ashe is about to be 555. So that is 555. Change. Ashe, you're gonna always continuously change. And the karma of this motherfucker is to sit back and watch you see you change. And each time you change is at a higher altitude. It's at a more abundance frequency. It's at more joy sun. Ashe, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking as inspiring and and inspire inspiring success. Ashe, so you inspire the success in your life because of the positive, sun, peaceful movement that you are. You are a movement, Ashe. Um, a movement for God, Ashe. So you're going to continue to flourish. You're going to continue to be abundant. The, the stumbling blocks that they try to put in your way, Spirit is just going to, and they're going to be gone. Ashe, so remember that. You are the sun. You come to shine the light. Ashe. And this motherfucker knows this. Whoever it is, they know this. And this is why they feel entitled. This is why they're angry, mad, jealous, upset. Ashe, this is why they try to make you look a different light in front of your children, in front of mutual friends, in front of family, in front of work, co-workers, strength, whatever. This a motherfucker that wouldn't even never protect you against opposing energies. Ashe, this is a motherfucker that just let anybody run over you. This is a motherfucker that fucked your friend in your home while you was asleep. Ashe, this is this motherfucker. This is this bitch ass, bastard ass, bitch ass, nigga ass, bitch ass. This is them. Low vibrational, shape shifting ass Jezebels, hoes, wicked ass, trifling. Okay, I'm done. Ashe. I'm sending out love and healing energy your way in this present moment on whatever present day you click on to this divine download. Ashe, Ashe. Peace, protection, abundance. Yeah, it's yours. Claim it. Grab it. Hold on to it. Don't let a motherfucker have it. Ashe, Ashe.